As long as astronomers have looked at the stars and planets, there has been the temptation to see the handiwork of intelligent life when there is no other apparent explanation. Space is the final frontier, a place stuffed with wonders, mysteries, and yes, sometimes, chaos. Surprisingly, some of that chaos has rained down right here on Earth. From random debris to strange organic matter, the universe has tossed some truly bizarre gifts our way. So join us for today's video as we're going to explore 15 of the most bizarre things to fall from outer space. Starting with number 15, mysterious metallic orb. In Mexico, something strange and heavy came hurtling from the sky, leaving people to do what they do best, argue whether it was aliens or a government conspiracy. The metallic orb that fell triggered wild speculation almost immediately. A meteorologist who you wouldn't normally expect to moonlight in secret codes and alien tech chimed in suggesting it might contain encrypted information that only fueled the rumors even more. Photos of the sphere made rounds online showing a battered object that looked like something straight out of a sci-fi prop department. However, no concrete identification followed, and the authorities mostly kept quiet. Whether it was stray space junk, satellite debris, or something even stranger that we simply don't understand, it joined a growing list of mysterious objects Earth sometimes receives without warning. Until someone with real answers steps up, this orb will stay parked in the part of our brains reserved for unsolved weirdness, a club that seems to get bigger every single year. Number 14, mysterious sphere. In early 2023, a giant metal sphere washed ashore on Ensho Beach in Hamamatsu, Japan, leaving locals and officials scratching their heads. Authorities cordoned off the area, baffled by the object's presence and unsure if it posed any threat. Naturally, the internet exploded with theories, ranging from alien artifacts to Chinese surveillance tech. Some leaned into the spy balloon theory, but honestly, spy devices usually aren't made of solid metal and weigh several tons. This sphere was about 5 feet across, and X-rays revealed it was hollow. No explosive materials were detected, and officials finally ruled it out as dangerous. Still, the mystery lingered. No clear identification was ever made public. Whether it was discarded industrial equipment or something more intriguing, the object became a temporary symbol of Earth's unpredictable relationship with space junk. For a moment, everyone's attention snapped to that beach, reminding us how little control we have over what the universe decides to drop on us. Number 13. Mysterious large metal balls. In Gujarat, which is located in India, 2022 brought an unexpected celestial rainstorm. Only instead of water, it dropped heavy, metallic spheres from the sky. Residents across 3 villages found themselves looking up in confusion as black and silver balls crashed onto farmland, fields, and open spaces. Some of these spheres were still hot to the touch when discovered, adding to the bizarre scene. Scientists were quickly dispatched, theorizing that the objects were most likely remnants of a satellite breakup or discarded rocket parts. While experts debated specifics, locals marveled and worried at the idea that debris could simply fall from the heavens without warning. In addition to the spheres, strange ring-shaped objects also turned up nearby. With the increase in private space launches, satellites, and various national programs pushing more and more objects into orbit, Earth's skies are becoming crowded, and sometimes dangerously so. For the villagers in Gujarat, it was a surreal reminder that space isn't as distant as we often think. Number 12. Fragments of alien technology. In 2014, something unusual fell into the waters off Papua New Guinea, and it wasn't long before Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb decided to take a closer look. Years later, after a major recovery mission, he and his team hauled up tiny metallic spheres, marbles, as they called them, from the ocean floor. Microscopic analysis revealed that these tiny objects contained alloys unlike anything commonly found on Earth. Now, what's here even more astonishing is that the U.S. Space Command verified with almost complete certainty that the meteor these materials came from originated outside our solar system. The spheres shimmered with hues of gold, blue, and brown under the microscope, and their bizarre composition sparked wild discussions about their true nature. Were they simply exotic natural debris from another star system, or proof of something intelligently crafted? No smoking gun was found, but the discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community. At the very least, these marbles hint at cosmic stories far older and stranger than anything humanity has yet written. So it also proves we know nothing about space. Number 11. The Allende meteorite. The Allende meteorite crash-landed on Earth in February 1969, lighting up the sky over Chihuahua, Mexico with a dazzling fiery streak. This wasn't just any falling rock, it turned out to be the largest carbonaceous chondrite ever found on Earth. After breaking apart mid-air, fragments rained down across the region and a massive search began. In total, around 2.2 tons of material were recovered, offering scientists an unprecedented look into ancient cosmic history. The Allende meteorite has since become one of the most studied meteorites in the world, offering clues about the earliest formation of our solar system. Its mineral composition includes some of the oldest substances ever analyzed, dating back over 4.5 billion years. Researchers have used these fragments to better understand the building blocks of planets and even the origins of organic compounds in space. In many ways, this crash wasn't just a lucky scientific break, it was like having a natural time capsule dropped right into humanity's backyard. Number 10. The Chelyabinsk meteor. February 15, 2013, started like any other chilly morning in Chelyabinsk, Russia, until a blinding flash tore across the sky and a deafening shock wave followed moments later. A 70-foot wide meteor had entered Earth's atmosphere at blistering speed, exploding into a brilliant airburst roughly 18 miles above the ground. The explosion shattered thousands of windows, injured over 1,500 people, and rattled the nerves of an entire city. Surveillance cameras, dash cams, and smartphones captured every angle of the event, offering scientists a wealth of data about meteoric impacts. Although the meteor never actually hit the ground in one solid piece, its energy was staggering, estimated to be equivalent to about 400–500 kilotons of TNT. As debris rained down, much of it was later collected for study. The Chelyabinsk event served as a wake-up call to researchers worldwide. Even relatively small space rocks can unleash immense force, and Earth's defenses against such impacts remain largely at the mercy of chance. Number 9. Woman nearly hit by meteorite. A quiet night turned unforgettable when a woman in Golden, British Columbia woke to an unsettling noise above her. Flipping over her pillow revealed something no one expects to find indoors: a blackened, smooth meteorite resting just inches from her head. Moments earlier, construction workers in the area had reported a flash of light tearing across the sky. Investigators later confirmed that a meteor had punched through the roof, torn through layers of insulation, and landed squarely on her bed. Shaken but unharmed, she contacted emergency services, who quickly realized the significance of the event. Scientists later verified that the space rock was genuine, tracing its fiery entry back to cosmic origins millions, maybe billions of years old. As terrifying as the experience must have been, the odds of a direct meteorite encounter are staggeringly low. In the end, she didn't just survive the experience, she became part of a rare group of people who can honestly say the universe dropped in for a visit. Number 8. Woman hit by space junk. In 1997, a walk through a Tulsa, Oklahoma, park turned bizarre for Lottie Williams, who became the first known person to be struck by space debris. What hit her wasn't a meteorite or alien artifact. It was a lightweight piece of fabric-like metal, no heavier than an empty soda can. Earlier that night, a Delta II rocket had re-entered Earth's atmosphere, shedding parts as it burned across the sky. Unbelievably, one of those fragments survived the descent and collided gently with Williams' shoulder. She wasn't injured, but the story immediately grabbed national headlines. Experts later identified the object as insulation material used on rockets, verifying its connection to the re-entering spacecraft. Lottie's experience remains incredibly rare, a statistical oddity in the era of increasing space activity. Although she wasn't looking for fame, her name is now part of a strange chapter in human history, a reminder that even among endless stars and endless technology, sometimes the universe taps you lightly on the shoulder just to say, "Hey, I'm still here." Number 7. Meteorite crashes through roof. While working outside his home in North Sumatra, Indonesia, a man heard an ear-splitting boom that pulled his attention away from his labor. Curious, he searched his property and found a rock, weighing around 2.1 kilograms, embedded in the soil. What looked like an ordinary stone turned out to be anything but. It was a meteorite, a piece of ancient material from beyond our world, and its sudden arrival carried a value he hadn't initially realized. Hoping for a modest payday, he sold the meteorite for $14,000, only to later learn its true market value could have been exponentially higher, with some estimating worth in the millions. Experts confirmed that the rock was around 4.5 billion years old, making it older than Earth itself. Locals weren't shocked, though. They regularly reported hearing strange booms and feeling tremors, suggesting that the area might just be a natural hotspot for cosmic visitors. One man's unexpected payday was really the universe leaving him a billion-year-old gift. So luck is real, but not for me and you. Number 6. The Hoba meteorite. Sitting quietly in a field near Grootfontein, Namibia, lies the Hoba meteorite, the largest known single-piece meteorite on Earth. Weighing around 60 tons, this massive hunk of iron and nickel has sat there for tens of thousands of years, a silent testament to a cosmic journey that ended long before humans could even wonder about it. Unlike most meteorites, Hoba didn't leave a crater upon impact, leading scientists to think it skipped or slowed dramatically before landing. Its flattened shape likely played a role, allowing it to land gently compared to other space rocks. Discovered in 1920 by a farmer plowing his field, Hoba has remained largely in place ever since and was declared a national monument in 1955. Today, visitors can walk right up to it, marvel at its size, and touch something that traveled through the universe before calling Earth home. No polished museum case or protective glass, just raw cosmic history sitting in the dirt, exactly where it fell. Number 5. The Willamette meteorite. The Willamette meteorite is North America's largest known meteorite and ranks as the 6th largest globally. Discovered in Oregon in 1902, the massive iron-nickel rock weighs roughly 15.5 tons. Indigenous Clackamas tribes revered it, calling it Tomanawos, and saw it as a sacred object long before settlers stumbled upon it. Its deep cavities, carved by natural weathering, give it a distinct ancient look that tells of its epic journey through space and time. When Ellis Hughes first found the meteorite, he tried dragging the enormous object onto his land to claim it as his own, a move that sparked a messy legal dispute. Ultimately, ownership was awarded to the Oregon Iron and Steel Company, which later sold it to the American Museum of Natural History in New York. Today, it remains a centerpiece exhibit, drawing visitors from around the world who marvel at its size, its story, and the realization that sometimes the universe literally throws priceless treasures right into our lap. Alright guys, now let's talk about something good. Number 4. Mysterious lights over Las Vegas. When the night sky over Las Vegas suddenly danced with hovering, sparkling lights, plenty of locals had theories, some a lot more grounded than others. Given the city's constant glow and endless noise, weird lights aren't exactly unusual. Still, this event caught enough attention that speculation ran super wild. Some insisted it had to be aliens, while others blamed experimental military aircraft. Aviation experts pointed out that parachute flares and various plane maneuvers could explain some of the activity, but witnesses claimed these lights didn't behave like ordinary flares. They reportedly hovered, shimmered, and eventually faded away after 5 minutes of eerie stillness. The nearby Nellis Air Force Base stayed silent, offering no public explanation. Whether you chalk it up to military tests, rare atmospheric phenomena, or something even stranger, this Vegas light show added another layer to the city's already legendary reputation for the unexpected. In a place where neon never sleeps, sometimes even the real sky refuses to stay quiet. Number 3. Fireball drops in North Bangkok. One evening in September 2015, people across Bangkok tilted their heads skyward, stunned by a massive fireball cutting across the sky. Dashcams and smartphones lit up with footage as the brilliant light blazed overhead, followed by a deep rumbling boom that shook windows and rattled nerves. Initial theories flew around, but experts soon concluded it was likely a meteor disintegrating as it re-entered Earth's atmosphere. A natural, though still dramatic, cosmic event. Fireballs like this aren't rare, though seeing one so vividly can leave a serious impression. As the footage went viral, speculation didn't slow down, ranging from military tests to more out-there alien theories. Scientists explained that meteors burn brightly due to intense friction with the atmosphere, and usually disintegrate long before they can reach the ground. Despite all the excitement, the Bangkok fireball didn't cause any known damage. Just one more reminder that the universe occasionally likes to put on a wild show, whether we're ready or not. Number 2. Space debris in rural India. We are now in India, the land of cows. In May 2022, the skies over rural India gave locals a real shock. Pieces of twisted metal, including heavy black spheres, rained down across several villages, causing quite a bit of chaos, but luckily no injuries. Investigators quickly linked the debris to the Long March 3B rocket, launched by China. The rocket's upper stage had re-entered Earth's atmosphere uncontrollably, scattering debris over a wide area. Among the finds was a 5-kilogram metal ball, recovered intact across a 15-kilometer radius. These events highlight a growing issue as more rockets are launched every year. Space junk isn't just floating harmlessly above us, it's coming back down. International discussions about regulating space debris have been heating up for years, and incidents like this keep pushing the issue forward. Although no harm was done this time, the thought of heavy metal parts crashing into populated areas raises urgent questions about how humanity handles its growing footprint in orbit. Number 1. Large metal cylinder. In November 2016, Myanmar residents were jolted awake when a massive explosion rocked the countryside near a jade mine. Now, this was not an alien attack, but something human-made. It was a giant metal cylinder, roughly 4.5 meters long, that had slammed into the ground. Not far away, a separate metal ring was found, leading experts to piece together the likely origin: falling debris from a Chinese satellite or a rocket re-entry. Although no injuries were reported, the loud boom and sheer size of the wreckage had everyone on edge. Events like this aren't as rare as you'd think. With the increasing clutter of weird satellites, rockets, and space stations, Earth's atmosphere is becoming a high-stakes game of cosmic dodgeball. Most debris burns up harmlessly, but occasionally something big makes it through. And when it does, it's a stark reminder that space junk isn't just a problem for astronauts. It's a growing concern for all of us, right here on solid ground. And frankly, the future looks even messier. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for hanging with us, and we'll see you soon.